Near mint condition, the home of collected editions.
That cover's so awesome.
Absolute format is the best way to own this store. Time to empty those wallets and fill those shelves. What's going on, all you minties? Uncanny Omar here from Near Mint Condition, the home of collected editions. And today, I'm going to be talking about the DC collected editions in the December solicitations. So let's go ahead and get started. And welcome back, everybody. Now, today I'm going to be talking about the collected editions, absolute editions, omnibus, compendiums, trade paperbacks, deluxe hardcovers, and standard edition hardcovers that are solicited for the DC catalog, not the single issues. But keep in mind, because they're solicited in the December solicitations, that usually means, because they're collected editions, that they might come out anywhere from January all the way until maybe July of next year. So that is something important to keep in mind. And of course, dates are always subject to change if there's some kind of delay, so keep that in mind as well. And thank you so much to our patrons for making videos like this possible. All right, let's go ahead and start. We got more than last time, and we got a couple of surprises, or at least to me there were surprises, maybe to you too. Let's start. Why do I keep pointing? Sorry, pointed earlier. Let's start. Peacemaker tries hard. This is Kyle Stark's new series. All the issues are collected in here, or I guess the first 6 issues. I don't know if it's continuing or not. Steve Pugh's the artist on this. Chris Anka doing that freaking awesome cover. What the? Oh, my brother loved that cover when I showed it to him. He's a big fan of pugs. He's got a puggle. Anyway, this one is a hardcover, 160 pages, $24.99. And this one is due out on February 6th of 2024. And if you've read the series, let me know what you think. I think Kyle Starks is a hilarious guy. And I'm sure his type of humor really fits this particular character from the Suicide Squad. Batman Detective Comics Volume 2, Gotham Nocturne, Act 1. That is a long title, but that is the title. So this is Ram V and Cy Spurrier with Ivan Reyes and Rafael Albuquerque collecting issues of Detective Comics 1066 to 1070 and the 2022 annual. This is $29.99. It is a standard size hardcover and on sale on February 13th, day before Valentine's Day. Batman Justice Buster Volume 2. So continuing the manga with this Volume 2, and they are just going to keep cranking them out. These are smaller size books. They are tankobon size. And this one is $9.99, coming out on the 6th of February, along with the Joker, One Operation Joker, Volume 3. My goodness, they are pumping these out. 144 pages, $9.99. And then also Superman versus Messi. This time it looks like he's hanging out with Aquaman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, and The Flash. That one's also 160 pages, or 160 pages, as well as Justice Buster. The Joker one was 144 pages. Night Terror, with a K, is coming out, and they are releasing these in hardcover format. $29.99, 224 pages. That beautiful cover by Howard Porter, man, that dude is killing it. Giuseppe Camuncoli and Trevor Hairsine, Chris Bachalo doing some of the artwork. This is written by Joshua Williamson. It collects Night Terrors 1 through 4, First Blood number 1, Night's End number 1, and then a story from the Dawn of the DC Night's Terror 2023 Free Comic Book Day Special Edition. And not done with Night Terrors, because we're also getting Night Terrors Dark Nightmares. Everything was with K here. This one collects Batman 1 and 2. These are all miniseries from the Night Terrors, by the way. Catwoman 1 and 2, Detective Comics 1 and 2, Nightwing 1 and 2, and Robin 1 and 2. So in here you have the work of Joshua Williamson, Teenie Howard, Kenny Porter, Dan Waters, and you also have art by Gillen March, and Ricardo Federici, and Miguel Mendonca. And this one is 328 pages, $39.99. The Night Terrors, the first one, was $29.99. It's 224 pages, and it is a standard size hardcover. And all these three are standard size hardcovers. Night Terrors Nightmare League is coming out. That has work in there by Joshua Williamson and Leah Williams, Jeremy Adams. Collecting Night Terrors Action Comics 1 and 2, Green Lantern 1 and 2, Superman 1 and 2, Flash 1 and 2, and Wonder Woman 1 and 2. Another hardcover for $39.99, 304 pages. And it looks like they're not done with the cover, but it looks like we are getting a new cover for Absolute Superman by Jeff Johns and Gary Frank. And we actually have the solicitations for this book. So it's collecting Action Comics 858 to 863 and 866 to 870, Superman Secret Origins 1 through 6, and then stories from Action Comics Annual number 10, Superman New Krypton Special number 1, and Action Comics 900. It also has character designs by Gary Frank, a script by Jeff Johns, cover gallery, and then a brand new double spread slipcase cover by Gary Frank, which is what we're looking at here. So if you're wondering what this is and what's not collected in here, this has the Superman and the Legion of Superheroes story, the Superman Brainiac, which to me is the best Jeff Johns Superman story. I love that story. It's heartbreaking, but it's beautiful. And Superman Secret Origin. What's missing is the Last Son, which is with Adam Kubert, because Gary Frank didn't do that one, and the Bizarro story. And then, so pretty much the stuff he did with Richard Donner, and then, of course, Annual 11. Although Richard Donner did do some of the stuff in Action Comics Annual 10. And if you're wondering about those two missing issues, 864 and 65, those, I think, are the Batman and the Legion of Superheroes comic and I think it was a Toyman issue. So those weren't done by Gary Frank. I think Jesus Merino did one of those. Joe Prado maybe did the other one. This one's 640 pages, $150. A big surprise, but a welcome surprise. The Fourth World Omnibus Volume 2. What? This is awesome. So when Jack Kirby went over to DC in the 70s and introduced people to the this new idea that he had with the Fourth World, he left. And for the first time ever, DC is now collecting the stories that came afterwards. So it's the first 12 years of stories that followed right after Jack Kirby's epic introduction of the Fourth World. So in here, you have Mr. Miracle 19 through 25, New Gods 12 through 19, Adventure Comics 459 to 460, Brave and the Bold 112, 128, and 138. DC Comics Presents 12, First Issue Special 13, Justice League 183 to 185. This is a lot. Ooh, Legion of Superheroes 290 to 294, Legion of Superheroes Annual 3, Secret Society of Supervillains 1 through 5, Superpowers 1 through 5, Superpowers Volume 2 1 through 6, and then Volume 3 1 through 4, the Superpowers Collection 13 through 23, Super Team Family 15, and stories from DC Special Series 10, Legion of Superheroes 287. So this does have the Great Darkness saga. And of course, when Kirby returned to the book with Superpowers, has a brand new introduction and an essay by famed Great Darkness Saga writer. Yeah, it does have it. Paul Levitz. This one is $125, 1,264 pages. Did not see that one coming. And if you did, how? More power to you. Batman Detective Comics Volume 3, Arkham Rising. Collecting Detective Comics 1044 to 1046, Detective Comics Annual 2021. Mariko Tamaki, Matthew Rosenberg, Stephanie Phillips, David Lapham, and Dan Mora working on this book. 128 pages, $14.99. That is the softcover edition. Batman Urban Legends continuing with Volume 6. That collects Batman Urban Legends 18 through 23. This is the softcover, 208 pages, $29.99. Jamal Campbell, Teenie Howard, Michael Cho, Mike Norton, Mikhail Janin, just some of the talent working on that book. Very excited for this one. Creature Commandos present Frankenstein, Agent of Shade, Book 1. Now, this is Book 1 of a 2-volume collection, so that's really cool. They are determined to collect all of Seven Soldiers Frankenstein, which was Such an awesome series. Written by Grant Morrison. Of course, later Jeff Lemire, Doug Mankey, Alberto Ponticelli, and Walden Wong doing some of the art. And the cover there is by Doug Mankey. 256 pages, $24.99. Oh, it was so underrated. I don't, not many people talk about it, but it's such a good book. Icon versus Hardware is coming out in a hardcover format, collecting all 5 issues of that series. $29.99, 168 pages. Reggie Hudlin, Leon Chills, Dennis Cohen, Yasmin Flores Montañez working on that book. And also Milestone Compendium Volume 3. Yes, containing more of this classic stuff. This is stuff oh my gosh, I was out of comics when this was coming out. So let me see. Okay, Collecting Death Wish 1 through 4. Blood Syndicate 24 through 27. I don't think I read Death Wish. Hardware 22 through 28. Icon 22 through 27. Static 21 through 25. Shadow Cabinet 5 through 13. And then Cobalt 1 through 14. 1,208 pages. $59.99. Monkey Prince Volume 1 is coming out in a softcover format. Jean Lewin Yang, my buddy BJ Kicks from Comics Are Dope, really love this book. Bernard Chang drawing these issues. He's a phenomenal artist. Collecting all 6 issues, or the first 6 issues of this series, not all, because it's still ongoing. 160 pages, $16.99. Nubia, Queen of the Amazons. My goodness, that cover by Joshua Swaby. Stephanie Williams and Vida Ayala working on this book, collecting Nubia, Queen of the Amazons 1 through 4, and Nubia Coronation Special number 1. This is the soft cover, because I think there was a hardcover of this one. This is 152 pages, $16.99. Static, Shadows of Dakota. Collecting Static, Shadows of Dakota 1 through 7, and Static Team Up and Nancy number 1. This is a hardcover, 200 pages, $29.99. By Nicholas Draper Ivy and Vida Ayala. And The Flash, Volume 19, The 1 Minute War. Collecting issues of The Flash 790 to 796 and The 1 Minute War Special number 1. It is a softcover for $19.99, 240 pages. Now, when these books are up for pre-order, don't forget to check out our sponsors.
If you're in Europe and you're interested in buying these books, definitely check out Walt's Comic Shop in Berlin, Germany. They have the cheapest pre-order prices, flat shipping rate of €12 for all EU countries, emails answered within 24 hours, waltscomicshop.com, and you can use the code nearmintcondition at checkout and get free shipping for all EU countries with your first order over €40. That's Walt's Comic Shop, your reliable source for omnis and premium collected editions in Europe. Ding!
CheapGraphicNovels.com, your online home for graphic novels and collected editions up to 50% off cover price. They have excellent shipping and prompt and helpful service. Check out their bargain deals for up to 90% off cover price. And don't forget that CGN also takes pre-orders. That way you don't miss out on the hottest releases. And they are currently running a special promotion for you Minties. If you're a first-time customer, after receiving your order confirmation email, reply back to that email and let them know Near Mint Condition sent you their way. They will then apply a free shipping promotional credit to your next order in the US. Cheap Graphic Novels, your source for the hottest books with the kind of deep discount, quality shipping, and customer service that will keep you coming back for more. And those were the collected editions in the DC solicitations for December of 2023. Let me know in the comments down below which one took you by surprise, which one you are definitely going to get, and then of course, what I always ask, what you want to see, whether an Omnibus, Compendium, an Absolute Edition, a Deluxe Edition, whatever it is you want to see, trade paperback, whatever collection you want to see, leave those comments down below. Any questions, leave them down below. Smash that like button on the way out. Check out our Patreon. It's a great way to support the channel if you can do so. Everyone, stay healthy and safe out there. Much love. There go pointing again.